Okay, tell me if it's working now. It should be working now.
Okay, it does work.
It does work.
Mm-hmm.
My mic doesn't though, for some stupid reason. Um, Windows has just disabled my mic because of.
So, hello everybody to the stream, to the season 12 award show. Today we have interesting stuff, many prizes, and my commentator with me is Olin. Welcome.
Yeah, the stream can't hear. Wait,
Yeah,
can the stream hear me now?
should be.
Wait, I know the issue.
So,
Discord is overtaking my mic for some reason. I just need to fix this.
yeah, try to fix this. I don't know if people can hear me.
It was
Oh,
working.
I'm pretty loud. I'm pretty loud.
Speak now.
So,
Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. I just put it down. This for some reason, I tested this on another channel, it worked perfectly, but for some reason now it doesn't.
okay. So,
Yeah,
does your
you decide.
mic now work?
Does it work? No,
Okay.
okay. You just continue with the stream while I fix this.
Yeah, so we have some amazing awards to give away today after a crazy season 12, which was kinda interesting and really exciting to watch. If we remember back to the season, really cool stuff going on. Some heated stuff, but also crazy stuff. And not really crazy stuff, but we are here to really show and bring you the best stuff. So, as we were saying, it's an award ceremony. That means from the last season and the first, by the way, first ever award show live again. Because the last time we had a award show was a few years ago, but not live streaming it. The other thing is, we also will have the season calendar reveal. Also, it already got revealed, but we will reveal it again in the stream so people see what races we have for season 13. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the categories today. We have the best team, we will have the best team was the funniest moments of this whole season, and so much more. So just stay here, just enjoy it. And let's see if all in his mic is working. Is your mic working now?
Hello? Dennis, can you hear me? Hello? Wait, okay, it works now, Dennis.
Hmm?
It works now.
Okay.
Great. Okay,
Yeah,
this
it
just
does.
took way too long. I don't know if it works well though. Wait, okay, it works now, Dennis.
Hmm?
I'll just put my volume up.
Okay. So this ceremony will start any minute. But as soon as we get his mic working, it should work.
uh, Hello?
And this is
Yeah.
definitely not silent anymore. So welcome back, Olin. anything to say about the season we had? And yeah,
Well, for most of the season, I was. Yo, I can't with this mic, bro. It's not working again.
well, anything without the mic, anything cooler than the mic.
Oh wait, just don't. Uh, if OBS disables my mic one more time, I'm actually gonna crash.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's still a few mic problems, but
my mic's at its max volume. I don't know what the issue is. Windows is telling me to put it up, and then when I put it up, it disables my mic. Hello? Okay. Okay, my mic works now, I think.
yeah, but it should be fine. At least at the moment we can hear you in the stream, that should be fine. It's pretty silent, so I'll try to speak
Okay, ADB will be
not louder.
ADB will be speaking for me while I just stream the whole thing.
Okay. Uh, so, where is it? Yeah. Hello, ADB. We brought
Aha.
another commentator
Yeah.
with me. Welcome.
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Let's remember the last season, season 12.
Yeah.
How was
Yeah.
it? Do you have
Uh,
any good,
I
anything to
can.
remember good about this season?
Uh, It was a very good season in terms of new faces added to the grid. A lot of rookies getting wins and podiums. So I thought it was really nice. Uh, on my team side, we got a little bit wrecked, but I don't really want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but it was pretty fun to watch.
overall, probably very good.
It was one-sided in terms of drivers' championship because we already knew who'd win it by the first race of the season, but there was still a lot of competition throughout other races. Like Jack Runaways, heated as well as winning like set
Hmm.
99 of the percent of the races. Just like wow,
Yeah.
stick a lane, man. Jesus.
So, let's get on forward after all
Let's
these
go.
mic problems and let's go to the first section. Best driver. Well, the best driver, the best rookie driver, as we were speaking. We had a few interesting picks, like Ethan, Marcelo, Jackson Jack, or Brunant.
Woo!
And the
Definitely
winner
biased.
of. Hmm? So, one of these four got the best rookie driver award, and this is Jackson Jack.
Boom.
Congratulations.
I'm just joking.
Jackson Jack is the best rookie. If we have him here, yeah, there he is. So, I cannot move him up. That's kind of odd. Oh well, okay. But he wants to do. Okay.
Hello.
Hello! You are the best rookie of season 12. How does it feel to be the best rookie?
It was awesome.
You had a few
Happy.
interesting moments against Heated in this whole season. You won a race, at least. Overall, how was the season for you?
It was a very good season. You know, wish I started it better, but I came back a little bit, but finished P2 in the war drivers, so I'm happy.
Yeah. So as we were speaking about it, it's just nice that at least, I mean, there are many drivers having good amount of other driving skills, but you showed your whole potential about the whole season. Some races were not really going to you, but at some point you gave your best as a rookie. So yeah, maybe you get more next season. Are you hyped for next season?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We would like to move on to the next section. To the best or most improved driver of the season. Where we had another 4 people into this voting thing, where people could vote for all these drivers, and we had 4 for the most improved one. The first one was Valves. The second one was Marcelo. The third one was Num Games, and the fourth one, Jax and Jack. One of these 4 were most likely improving throughout the season, showed their potential, maybe, as we heard from Jackson Jack. Maybe there's more next season for other drivers as well. But we are now here for this season, for this moment. Who is the most improved driver, or who improved the most out of this? It is Jackson Jack again. Congratulations. If you want to grow up again, just because
Hello again.
it's again you, the most improved driver. You were having a few spoilers about it because you already said you had a good season, a decent season throughout the whole season. You improved much, but what would you say about your season after hearing you're the most improved driver?
Uh, I mean, I did improve, I think, quite a well from my first ever race this season or season 12, but um, uh, I learned more about the car, and so
Mm-hmm.
uh, so
Yeah. I mean, your quali pace, your race pace was really good from the beginning. Kinda was sinking, but at the end of the season, you were improving again. Kinda drove everyone from their original spot, like Heated not really having any chance in the last race in Sao Paulo, I remember. So it's really nice to see you drive on the track, but also I'm really excited about you and other drivers as well for the next season. Yeah. So if we have anything again, let's see.
all right.
So thank you for being here again.
Yep.
And we move on to the next one. Before we gonna reveal a few bits from the next season, as I was saying about the race calendar, but also on a few other stuff. But first things first. So we had the best rookie and the most improved one, and from these 2 sections, only one person won. But now we move on to the best team in this season, where Maserati, Collard, Scuderia, and ABT Cupra were one of the best teams. during through the season, which were most likely showing us some dominance, some really crazy excitement, but as well some heated moments during the season. We had interesting stuff about it, and this will be insane. Hopefully next season as well. But we move on. Best team is Pollard. Pollard GP. Congrats. If anyone from Pollard wants to talk to me, yep, there is someone. It's the team boss of Pollard. Congrats. Dominant season from you guys. Anything to say?
Yeah, I knew the driver lineup would work. I know they're consistently there about, so I didn't think it was going to be much competition. Not to disrespect my opponents, of course.
It's kind of really dominant speech from you. Yes. Anything to say about the season? Even though after this whole dominance between Heated and
Well,
Jack.
there's questions for the driver lineup this season. I'm still trying to figure that out, but hoping to have another championship contending season.
I mean, you're not someone who is not really known. You are known from the past seasons having interesting driver lineups, also winning the Drivers' Championship, also the Constructor Championships from the other seasons. So you have some experience with it. But after this dominant season, did you even have this dominant season anywhere in any other season?
I mean, this is actually much closer season than my other two.
Yeah.
Constructors, my teams have usually been quite dominant. It's usually the drivers. This time is the opposite way around.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you were also experiencing a fight between Heated and Jack. I tried to get it into a sentence, but I couldn't. But now, it was pretty heated from the beginning on between Heated and Jack. Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, he did always consistent. He always is up there, so I don't have any doubts when it comes to him bringing the title back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it was Polo GP getting the best team award, and yeah, you're excited about next season. Maybe not being dominant, or maybe.
Probably a little bit nervous for a title fight that might be a little bit closer, especially between the drivers. But I guess it'll be good for the stream, the league, so possibly going to be good for the fans as well.
Yeah. So yeah, congrats for the best team. But we're gonna move on again.
Yeah,
But now for our reveal. We're gonna probably, if it works, we're gonna reveal the season 13 race calendar, if it's possible somehow. It got already revealed, but I don't know if we can show it or not. If it would be cool, if not. But if you guys want, if it doesn't work, you just can go into the FERL Discord and go to race calendar. You will see the season 13 calendar race where all the races are listed, which will be going on. But I can guarantee you, there is no Austria in it. Very sad. Well, there was no Austria since we started our first season, but I mean, at the end of the day, maybe there's something other, some interesting races there. No. So yeah, ADB. we have a few minutes to talk about all these rookies, all these teams. So Color GP was pretty dominant. You were already saying it at the end of the sentence from
Yeah.
when I asked you about the season. Um, yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. We have on the other side we have someone who was dominant for the last seasons, Heated, and we got some new rookies and a good rookie to remember, Jack.
Yeah.
Do you have a slight feeling it could be more intense for next season?
Um, I I believe it could be. I think Jackson Jacks had a very impressive debut season, and obviously it's his first season, so he has way more time and way more potential than Heater does to improve. So I think he could be a big shot of the drivers' championship. I think he's probably the closest. There isn't a driver close to him in the standings that could, like, from this season, that
Mm-hmm.
could get close to Heated. So I think it's not as far off between Heated and Jack, but maybe it is for the rest of the grid compared to Heated.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are great drivers. We have seen it during the whole season, and there's a lot of improvement still, both of them, but also for Jack, also Heated, and for other ones, maybe we will get some surprising results into that season. But yeah, I just see something interesting because the season 13 calendar is on the top right of your screen. Um, yeah, because you guys can see it already. It will start with the preseason testing in Dublin. So the actual season starts on the 18th of January in Mexico. Gonna move on again to Dublin this time, which wasn't really big thing for the last seasons. Um, Again, London, this time a bit earlier, Hyderabad, Jakarta, Diriyah, which is pretty late since interestingly had earlier season starts. Berlin and the season finale again in Sao Paulo. It's an interesting calendar, I have to say. A few changes as well, because at some point it starts at some other points. Um, but yeah, it's interesting, really interesting. Let's get to the next section because we're a bit behind the time, but it shouldn't be really. The best team boss. We move on to the best team boss. The best team boss. We had to decide between four other people, and the community voted for it. So we had the Maserati team boss James C. We had from Mercedes Ruben, from Collard Posh Boy, and from Scuderia Super Striker. There are great team bosses in this voting thing.
Personally,
Some
I'm
of
better.
them.
I'm just gonna say
Hmm?
personally, I think I'm better personally, but but whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's
But
great.
there's only one winner.
Oh,
Yeah. There's only one winner.
multiple.
And the winner, or the award prize winner for this team boss season thing, best team boss is Super Striker. Congrats! Season 12 voted best team boss. You can, if you want to speak, you can go into our VC. I literally can't move anyone here up, or and also his drivers because hello Panda. Well, if someone from to the rear wants to speak. Hello, Panda. Yeah,
Hello.
your team was good. Best team was.
Yes, I'm very proud of him. He has done an incredible job this season.
Mm-hmm.
He worked really hard, and yeah,
I mean, Prof, if I don't know, you don't really remember some bits of it because you weren't really much into all the races in. But how do you remember the season? Like, how was it for you?
well, the last couple of races were really interesting. I
Mm-hmm.
had to like see how the drivers were because I didn't know how fast they were, but it was cool season like the last part of it. So I'm excited for the new season.
Yeah. I mean, we were speaking about it the whole time. Yeah. Everyone is excited about it. You think you get more points this time?
Yes.
I mean, you were saying it last season as well. You want to get more points and a win again after your first ever debut season. You won the first race, but since then we never heard anything. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Do we get a comeback from you?
Yes. I will. It will. There will be a comeback. I promise you that.
Nice. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank
Uh,
you.
that was the best team award. Yeah, we go and move on to the next one as we speak. Sportsmanship is the most really exciting thing about the whole thing, about FERL being having some respect to each other and just having a good sportsmanship. We included it for the first ever time since a long time again. Um, the sportsmanship award because in this season we had some pretty heated moments as well in season 11, 10, and the list goes on. And this time we have this award. We had 4 different people. We took Heated, Jackson Jack, Panda, and Posh Boy into that list. And from these 4 people, the best sportsman or respected dude who wins this award is Jackson Jack.
Oh my! It's a
Congrats
third.
again.
It's a third award for Jackson Jack. He's a pretty popular boy. God damn.
He's pretty popular, so if you want to speak again, grow up, or just request it.
Speak now.
It's
or
interesting.
hold your
The
peace.
third one.
Yeah, it's his. He's that much of a presence on the grid and off the grid.
Hello.
Hello.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
For more than 5
So
years that you were coming back.
yeah, so you were pretty respectful to the whole season long. You were pretty best man to be respected, respect other drivers, and just having the best sponsorship. Sponsorship. Yeah, just tell me, sportsmanship thing. How was it? Like respectfully to the other drivers. I mean, at the end of the day, at the I don't know. This already is crazy, but how should we start with this? Being respectful. How is it to be respectful to the other drivers? I don't know.
I mean, I just have respect. I mean, just for everyone else for their skill and be able to race in the league. I mean, I don't really have any hate or um, just anything to go against other drivers because I mean, I don't really see what's the point. You know, we're all
Mhm.
racing here, and there's just the
The thing is, I already listed the other three people who were also in this voting between Heated, Panda, and Porsche Boy. Um, there is some speculations about this thing. I don't know if you know, but we had some heated moments during the season. I was tweeting about it. Um, you won it at the end of the day. Is there something which you don't want to do if it gets heated, like any penalty or just someone shouting at you or
Um, like if something gets out of hand during a race.
yeah.
Um, I wouldn't really try to get too involved in it. I'm not that kind of person to get really involved in unnecessary things. Um, I'll just like just leave it be and have uh just depending on the situation, could be just like I did something wrong, and I mean I'll recognize my mistake, but um obviously it'll just kind of just work itself out. But I don't know what else to say.
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a sportsmanship award, and there's literally nothing really to say just there, but it's fine. At least you got the third one. Maybe someone else will win now. The next award. Maybe it's again you, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, right? This award is interesting, I have to admit. But it was necessary. Anything you wanna say about it, ADB?
I think, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if he just like walks away with another award just out of the blue, like completely random award we've never heard of before. But I think you should be. I think you should be really proud of himself. I think this is it's his debut season. He's won 3 awards, and he's got second in the drivers' championship. Like, what more can you say? Like, what more can you say? I don't think you can say anything. It's really
Yeah.
impressive. Pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, he just respects every single thing he does or other people do. At the end of the day, as well, it might be frustrating, but this will win you a award if you just don't.
Yeah.
Just be silent and you will win this award. No, but yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, best performance throughout the season. We had 8 races, which were really incredible, interesting performances from drivers, so on and on. I cannot describe any race. If I would describe any race, it would take me another hour, so I wouldn't do that. Yeah, just we go to the point. We have another 4 people, where except Oliver is one of them, Epic Glitch the other one, Marcelo the third one, and he did the fourth one. One of these 4 people will take this award, but before we keep going, we're gonna kindly speak about it. Sepp Oliver in Mexico at the beginning, well, not really beginning, but when he was driving his P3, like his car from his P12 position to P3 somewhere, which was incredible. Oliver was pretty good in this race. Or Epic Lex in Jakarta, when he was reserve driver for his team, he almost won his race, this race at least, as a reserve driver. Or Marcelo, on his debut in Diria, getting a P3 spot, a podium spot in his debut. Or it's Heated from London, where he gained a 21-second gap, or he created one from second to first place, which is incredible as well. But only one of them can get this award, and this award or the best performance is never heated. Congrats, heated. He is not here if I look at it, but maybe his team was wants to speak about it. If so, maybe. But it's interesting. Heated, when he won, he tried his best to even overperform this whole thing. Um, anything to say, ADP?
Honestly, it was a very dominant. I mean, obviously all round from start to end of the season, he's been very dominant. But I think this race purely just proves how good he is under race conditions, and the fact that he won the race with that large of a gap. Like no one got close. 21 seconds, literally. It's like watching the F1 race where people win by a country mile, but that's down to the cars as well as the driver. But this time it was just him. It was just him. There was
Yeah,
nothing
I
to
mean,
do with the cars. It was just him.
yeah, I mean, I watched the race from London. I also was commentating the qualifying session. He was incredible at this time, dominating not only the quali session, also as we were speaking the race. Um, yeah, it's just interesting to see someone being that much fast throughout the whole thing. It's just something. Yeah, well, he won the quali session in London by a tenth and wins the whole race with 21 seconds. It's incredible. Overall, the whole season was incredible. I mean, yeah, for him. At the end of the day, brought him to start a championship.
Yep.
And yeah, we have one more. Oh, and by the way, yeah. And we have one more award as well. Um, so there we have also another award. Before we move on to who won, I mean, I already said it, but we will say it again. Um, the last award is funniest moment. The funniest moment throughout the season. Uh, again, we have four people like Jan spin almost every single race he drove in, or Oliver who pretty much for his win in Mexico, but did a good comeback again, as we were having it in the best performance thing. I mean, at the end of the day, we also have Maserati, which was also funny during the Hyderabad race where they were cutting the corners. Uh, very interestingly, or Marcelo who cutted the corner, or not the corner, the pit lane in London. From these four teams, it's interesting and funny that these things came into it. And it's another world which is kind of funny again. I mean, I remember the race in Hyderabad where both of the Maserati just cut at this corner. I don't know if you remember this one, ADV.
I do not know.
No, you don't? Okay, well, it's fine. It was funny, but there's only one. And the one who won this is Jan. Jan did it, won the funniest moment in the season. Is not here, sadly, but his teammate is here. But if you want to speak, I don't know. Um,
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I mean, if you spin every race, it's funny. But is it really a good performance for the next season? Does it bring anything? No, I would not say that, but
Yeah, I think it tells you a lot of what their driving style is like. It's a bit all over the place. Like if you spin every race, that damages your I don't know what to say. This isn't really a career. This is a fucking Lego Roblox league, but it damages your somewhat reputation in FERL racing and road racing in general. So if you spin every race, but it damages you, it means that team bosses will think, oh, it's a risk, it's a gamble to put this guy in their car because this guy could spin every race, even though he's like, even though he's finished within top five, top seven in the driver championship, he's he's got a lot to learn when it comes to just not spinning in general.
mhm. Yeah. Um, it just was an interesting thing, and the whole season is. It will be insane. It was insane. The next one will be insane. Maybe we'll get more funniest moments. Maybe we'll get more heated moments, which is also something unforgettable. Sadly, did not get into this award thing, and we are almost done, but I'm not sure yet because we have to bring up our season best driver, well, who won this thing, and the best constructor. As I was saying already, in P3, what because I don't have that in, but was it there? Wait. Uh, yeah. So about that, season 12, constructors third place is Ethan, who had a pretty solid season. Some races were not for him, but at the end of the day, it was P3 on the Drivers' Championship. In P2 of this Drivers' Championship, we got Jason Jade. And I mean, I said it. You wanna say it? Who is in first? In the constructors, not constructors, Drivers' Championship?
It's a mystery, honestly.
Is it?
A mystery. Yeah, I think it is.
Really? Yeah. But before we go on to that, we're gonna speak to Ethan if he's here. Yeah, he is. Well, is he? Yeah, he is. If you want to speak to us about your season, we would glad to hear from you. Yeah, there you are.
Oh, hello.
P3 Drivers Championship. Season was good or bad? How was it for you?
It was bad.
Well,
It was really
okay.
bad. I'm not gonna try to hype it.
I mean, you had some solid races, but at
I
some point
think
you were also not
Vancouver,
really.
like Vancouver,
Yeah,
was the only good race.
you had not only that because you were P3 at the end. In the Drivers' Championship, you had some solid races, but at some point you were not really having your day at
It
some
was the start of the
tracks.
season.
No. Anything you wanna say for the next season? Any improvements you wanna do?
Yes, I would like to make a statement.
Okay.
Point eight supremacy, point eight for constructors champions. I'm gonna maybe fumble, I'll probably fumble, right? But Benny for World Drivers Championship as well. I call it here. You hear it first,
Mm.
people.
Okay. Interesting statement, which is interesting, really interesting. Um, yeah. So, you have anything to say else?
No, that's it. Thanks.
Okay. And thank you, and congrats to third position in the Drivers' Championship.
Thanks.
Yeah, P2 was Jackson Jack. If you want to move up, just request it and we will gladly bring you up. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah. Good season for you. We were speaking about it again. P2 at the end, how was it in
Yeah,
total for you?
I thought it was a pretty good season.
You had some good races. You won Sao Paulo. You won Hyderabad. And you gained good points, but some races were not in your hand. Tell
Yeah,
us.
especially London. It's probably my worst race out of the season.
Would you say you would have gained more points if you were handling it better, or was it just a bad day?
Um, I was definitely gotten P2. I'm not sure about P1, but I think it was just kind of a bad day. Like, I mean, I really didn't have the pace to really win it, or yeah,
Uh,
I
you
don't
probably
know.
want to, yeah. You probably want to get top position for the next season. In the Drivers' Championship. Guaranteed after only being in P2 now, which is also great. But you wanna try it for the next season, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you and congrats for being in second place in the Drivers'
Thank you.
Championship. And ADV, you can say it now. Who is our Drivers' Champion?
Oh wow! Well, I had to do a lot of digging here to find out who won. It took me several hours to find out who won the championship. I actually haven't slept. But
You found it?
I have found it. Yeah, I did my own little standings, and my points total was our drivers' championship of season 12 was a man named um Jack. No, heated. It was heated. It was heated.
Yeah, well, it
Sorry,
was pretty hard to find
I'm,
out.
I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
give it
fine. I
everything.
mean, at the end of the day, it was pretty hard to calculate that. I
I
mean,
know. I know.
no,
It's just
but to be
I, u-
honest,
I mean I used an app to do it. It was so hard.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard. I mean, the season started with all this interesting thing between the first and second race. I mean, we started the season 12, but had to stop the season for some reasons. But when we started it, he was just skyrocketing, while the other ones just were bouncing a bit, but not really less, but much. But he would, yeah, he just flew away with a rocket, while the other ones just had a balloon. Um, yeah, I mean, he got taken away a season, championship, and when he noticed that, he just wanted to run more, and he did one at least. Let's see for the next season. He's not here, sadly. He cannot
Yeah,
tell us how he feels about this. But yeah. Um,
unfortunate.
let's gonna calculate the constructor.
Oh god,
Um,
no, that was much harder. That was much harder.
tell us,
Oh shit. Okay.
what do you have in your calculations? Who is first?
Oh, first, I have Neon McLaren. I don't think that's right, but
I know.
oh,
I
okay.
mean, it also on my list it says it's not orange.
Oh, is it red?
Red. Let me see. No.
Oh, is it's black then? It's called black. we're black, right? Black.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Uh,
Is it the blue? Is it blue? The blue.
I mean, if you say which color,
Is it light blue? The light blue.
light blue. I wouldn't have even seen a car light blue, but I mean, I saw one, but well,
Oh, all right. Is it dark blue? I think I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, it's kind of dark blue, yeah.
Yeah. Our constructors champions were Collard GP. According to my calculations.
Yes,
Finally.
color GP. Also, good calculations from you. Yeah,
Cheers, bro.
wasn't really hard.
No,
He
we're not.
did his thing, and when he did his thing, he did it for his team. And yeah, it's just incredible from him. Um,
hello.
we were having Posh Boy in this VC telling us the dominance from him, his dominant speech again, but there's always karma. Maybe his dominant speech
What's wrong with it?
could cost him something next season. Well, that we will maybe not.
It's not a clog on my mic.
Yeah, we have a race going on. You know that?
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
What's wrong with my mic?
Well, I mean, in 7
Probably
minutes.
broke after this.
Well, if it
Might have broke after
even
the stream.
starts.
Oh, is it?
If I need someone in my ear to tell me if it's a yes or a no.
You scared
Like
me when you
I'm
said those.
just waiting for this yes or no from someone.
You're probably doing this.
And it's a yes, so it will be starting in 7 minutes.
Oh,
The
it's
actual
that.
race is later.
It's that thing. It's that thing. I forgot.
So well just
Screw it. I'm
to
going. Screw it. I'm
make
doing
it sure
I'm
it's
getting my
done.
control- I'm getting my controller.
It's
Hold on. I'm getting my
we
controller.
have the ceremony is over. As you guys can see, no one is even sitting anymore on his seats. Everyone's just gone. Um, well, this means that it's the end of the award ceremony. If you're interested into, you guys can join the race, which is now starting in 6 minutes, and we announced in our game FERL 2024. We would be glad if you guys would give us a thumbs up on this and maybe a favoritism this game to your account, which would be nice. And if you want to drive, just join.
I'll definitely join. I'm joining right now.
You know what you can get?
You
You could get something. Yeah, no, I mean, but it's green.
Attention.
Well, attention. Well, no.
Shit. Robux.
Yes, it's Robux. You can get
What?
100 Robux. Well, it's not much, but
100.
it's something.
Boo.
I mean,
That's-
it's more. I mean, but it's only to the overall winner. So if you want to win it, you have to be good. Well, anyone can be good.
Oh wow! You have
5
to be
minutes.
good. You have to be good to win. You can't be straight dog shit. Wow. I thought you could be like extremely bad.
Yeah, well, if you're the shit, it just doesn't work for you.
Jakarta.
But you were that man who was calculating it, so you should know how much you need at least to be somewhere into this fight.
Like really hard to drive or something. It's like
Yeah, well, it's your thing. It's not mine. You have to calculate it. So, thank you guys for having this nice ceremony. And we see you guys in 4 minutes for the race, which will be also live streamed.
Can I?
Thank you.
Is there a chance I can drive the safety car? Oh my god.
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. That'd be so much fun.
Alright, hello.
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 Welcome Olin back after his mic broke. Oh my.
Mr. A350.